has all the skill set and has all the defensive ability, just like Keontae, to be able to handle the situation here coming into the game. Now, of course, they're playing Fab 7. Fab 7, a team that's a combination of Chicken McBuckets and, of course, Fab 7. But Fab 7, most of the military guys, because of change of schedule, they are no longer able to play at this time of the day on Thursday night. So here we are, Fab 7 with the name, but the players are all new. They've got a couple young players that have good shooting ability. They've got, of course, a couple veterans in Caleb. And, of course, we have Alex being one of the best scorers here in this league. This is going to be a great matchup. And it really is going to come down to how they defend each other, because both teams are very talented offensively. So it's going to come down to this. Spencer moving the ball around. I think we have, what do we have now? 5 games in? We're 4-1. No, we're 4-2 now. So we have one more regular season, and then we'll probably have a bye somewhere, and then we'll play off. So total maybe 3 more weeks. Okay, yeah. Yeah. We're just talking about, Drew and I are sitting here watching the games here. We were talking about the playoffs for the fall league this year at MUV Fitness. With 7 teams, the number 1 seed will have a bye, making them automatic into the Final Four. And then 2 and 7, 3 and 6, 4 and 5 will battle each other out for the remainder of the Final Four. First points of the game, and Perseverance has got that, 2 points in the bucket. Here comes Caleb. Son of a coach, I always say. This guy is understanding of this game, and he's got a nice mid-range game. He's got the ability to shoot outside. He's just super quick. He's a trainer here at MUV Fitness, so he's always in shape. Over to the corner, Jerry from the corner, missing that one. Ball's live. We got it over to Caleb now. Caleb, let's see what Caleb's going to do here. Sizing up the situation here. Ball moving around. Turnover, almost. Caleb's got the ball back. He's stuck in the corner. What is he going to do here? He's going to move the ball over to Alex. Alex can hit that 3. And if you want to call it off the glass, well, Alex is definitely inside-outside type player. On his team now, he's going to have to play inside the paint. Destin has the ball right there, mid-range. Good. So we got a 5-4 lead here from Fab 7. Caleb came up to me earlier speaking about defense. And I guess, pick your poison. He said the best way to do it is against a team like Perseverance, playing a zone. Caleb missing an easy layup. No foul call on there. Diggs from the outside can hit 3s. Tough player inside, tough player outside, veteran type player. I got Drew over here. Drew, you've been around here at MUV. You've been watching these. You've played in there a few games. I know your schedule's tough to be here all the time, but with all these players that you see, are you familiar with any of these players, outside leagues, pickup ball, anything like that?
I've played with most of these guys just in random pickup games, like you said, in the league before. So, yeah, a lot of talent out here for sure. Yeah.
Now, Drew, you of course, for your basketball background, you've played some college ball, high school ball. Can you let everybody know what's your background with basketball?
Yeah, I grew up in Idaho, so I grew up playing in a 4A basketball league. It's kind of like the second highest division out there. Okay. Won a couple of state championships in Idaho, and then played at a couple of different colleges. I played at Idaho State University for a year, and then over to Columbia Basin for a year, and then at a Division II NAIA school called Northwest Nazarene University. I bounced around a few different places playing. Yeah.
Nice. 16 minutes to go here, and Perseverance up 7-5. Fab 7, Alex shooting from the outside, hitting it off the glass the first time. That one looked like barely had a chance to hit the rim, but he got a little bit of rim there. Stolen there by, and a back and forth comedy of errors. And we got on the outside, and Jerry capable of hitting that shot, missing it though. Spencer tipping it. Action is here. Destin get into the paint. What a play. Big move right there, just like you said, Drew. That's a tough guy to stop right there, inside, outside. I mean, anything near the paint, he's got that ability to get it strong. And of course, that's Caleb's strength there, being able to get to the hole with his speed. He just needs a little bit of room, and he's in there. Great ball movement by Perseverance. Just some missed shots there, but Spencer, being the captain of his team, he's able to score. He's able to defend. He's a great facilitator. He really knows how to get the ball moving when it needs to be. Spencer also coaches. Just recently picked up by Shoreline College as the assistant there. I'm excited for him. They won their first preseason, or actually scrimmage game last night. Now he's one of those guys. He's passionate about basketball. He's got an AAU program that's very successful. So he's got his hands full with a lot of things in basketball. And of course, here he is and down here at MBV Fitness with his team in the Fall League. Drew, when you grew up in Idaho, the high school type of basketball over there, comparing it over here to Washington, you've been around basketball here. Is there any differences in maybe basketball strategy or styles or skills?
Well, I think that things are just changing a little bit with the times, So back when I was playing, especially in Idaho, there's typically a bit more ball movement because you don't have as many athletes, obviously, in a state like Idaho compared to Washington. You know what I mean? So You're probably going to get a bit more of that fundamental play versus in Washington, you might get a little bit more of that, a little more one-on-one stuff, to be frank with you. You know what I mean? So, in some of the ways that kind of hinders guys' development, but yeah, that's kind of the bigger differences I see out here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess we're kind of saying we're fans of that ball movement. We're fans of that fundamental basketball of chemistry and things like that. Of course, it's fun to watch these great athletes and great one-on-one players do what they do. But, when you're talking about efficiency and making the game look easy, you got guys. All right, my brother. Good one, man.
That's tough, man. That was
yeah, that's tough.
That's a nice move. Thank you. I appreciate you.
And he made that.
You know what I mean? That usually shows that you're kind of a heady player. I've seen him like
birthday. Happy birthday, bro. At the 8-minute mark, 22-17. Perseverance. Slight lead here, could be bigger, but he misses that shot. Alex, strong rebound, getting the ball out by dribbling. Throw it to the corner, to the young guy. Kostis looking like he wants to get inside. He knows the advantage he has. Smart headsy play. Missed the shot, but great idea there. Easy dunk there. And it caused them to get the other team to call timeout. So there we are. 24-17, 7:24 to go here in the first half. Perseverance starting to take control of this game.
Hey, be a threat, baby. Be a threat. He just plays here sometimes. Just right now, they don't have to guard him. He's not a guard quarterback. Down by like 4 or 5 points with like 5 minutes left, and he'll be like 1. Holy shit, who'd you guys lose to? 4 minutes old. Oh, all right. I mean, it's already hard enough to beat that team. They could have won.
And here's Spencer bringing the ball down. Spencer, known for his scoring ability, he's really kind of letting the game come to him right here by being a facilitator early in this game, and with a 7-point lead right now. He's really happy with what the team is doing, being patient, moving the ball around.
Which one is Spencer?
Right here with the ball,
yep. Yeah, he's been moving the ball.
Yeah.
I like that.
Look at the ball movement. This is great. I love it. Perseverance, the way they're moving that ball around, is forcing the defense of Fab 7 to chase all the way around the key, trying to catch up to that ball. And I love it. That's the kind of basketball I love to see. Of course, on Fab 7 side, with the talent of Alex inside outside, the talent of Caleb being able to do things, but now they got Kurt out there. I really enjoy watching Kurt. Kurt was really the catalyst last week, and when they won the game, it was his debut here in the league. Kurt with the ball, he's a clutch performer. A lot of guys didn't know him last week. He wasn't really involved early, and then once he got the ball and started controlling things, it made a difference for their team. Diggs getting inside. He's tough. Yeah. 31-21, it ballooned up to 10 points here. Kurt passing it over to Alex. Alex, we got to get that ball moving. It's a lot of grinding here. Ball moving around to Kurt. We're going to have a high pick and roll action. Nothing there. Good back door. Easy, but so we got to travel right there. 31-21, 4:51 to go here in the first half. Drew, yeah, you saw that was a move that we saw right there with the back door, and of course Spencer kind of just reading that, staying in the paint.
That's still good offense though. They're looking for the right thing there.
Yeah.
Inside out.
Inside outside, right there it is. Great shot there.
Stay down.
We got a foul there.
Yeah, getting leads, you guys, man. Tough.
33-24, 3.5 minutes to go. Alex taking a three outside and hitting it. Now it's cut it down to a 6-point game here. It's interesting between these two teams here because, these two teams are both skilled being able to score. They both got, defense. But it's going to come down to, there it is, pass it inside. It's going to come down to who makes these shots and good decisions down the stretch here. But at 33-27, we can get a glimpse of what might happen at the end of the game when it comes down to, a few minutes of a half. You can see how teams kind of, use that clock up, being more efficient with their choices, being able to get it to the guy they want to get it to. Ill-advised shot there by Alex. And now this could be tough right here for them if he hits this. No good. They still got the ball here. Now it went from a 6-point game. They were trying to cut it to 3 with that missed 3, and now they could balloon up to 9 if they hit a 3 here. Now it'd be a bad turn of events for them. But all that, now we're back to a 2-minute game here. How are they going to play this? He takes another quick 3 here, in and out. Going back and forth with the shots. Another shot from the outside, and it's good. There we go. There we go, Drew. It went from 6 points, possible down to 3, and now balloons to 9. So 1 minute, 40 seconds left in the half. If they don't play this correctly here, now they could even go down to double digits here.
15 really quick. Yep, 15 quick.
Kosa's taking a 3 from outside, no good, but they got the ball back. Out of bounds, and there it is. We have, I kind of picture this avalanche kind of thing here with a minute left. Possible down to 3, now they're down 9, minute to go. They could go double digits here. Deja vu for my game at Hop a Breed. We had a chance with just single digits, 4 to 6 points 5 minutes ago, and we couldn't do it. So here we go here, 50 seconds to go. They're going to move it around.
Good ball movement.
Yeah, that was great. Inside out now. Interesting here. Drew, 40 seconds left, no shot clock, 36-27. What do you think they should be doing here, Drew?
I mean, if you can get a quality shot quickly, might as well do it, but not like that.
Not like
but
that.
Yeah.
Well, right there, even if he made it, Drew, you know how it is. You're just still giving the other team a chance to come back and nullify that. So now, here's the situation. This team will do the right thing and hold it to the last shot.
With the lead, there's no reason to rush it. Right. Yep.
Now, I want to let you know, Drew, with no stoppage on the last 2 minutes of the first half, the smart thing to do is just foul right here and maybe run the clock out. Let's see if they do it.
Absolutely.
They don't know. They haven't done it yet, and they allowed him to get inside. Oh. So, no harm, no foul there. 36-27. We got a 9-point game.
Hey, buddy.
Anthony Little in the house, ready to play the next game. All right, thanks, Chase. Chase out there he is. Steve, captain of the Resilience. They're waiting in the wings for the nightcap game.
That's it.
To see how that game goes later on. Of course, they're going to be playing against Powerhouse. Powerhouse versus Resilience. Two teams that struggled this season. They're both with one team with a couple wins, another team with only 1 win. It is for positioning here for the last game as we get closer to the playoffs. But here we are. Perseverance being up by 9. Let's see if this can. Drew, you played in the NWAC. You're a product of the NWAC, of course. I always tell a lot of players and guys that aspire to play college ball, the Northwest really has a great league when it comes to the NWAC. Small college basketball. What a great opportunity for a lot of guys that I always say, undersized, chip on their shoulders, overlooked.
Yep.
It's a great league to be able to, and it's kind of a feeder. They get their quality time and experience and have an opportunity to move up into the, the Division II, Division III, even, D1,
Absolutely.
if you want to say it.
I've seen it multiple times. Yeah, it's like you said, it's a pretty guard-thick league, but if you can do the right things and separate yourself, people will notice you in those leagues. So, no, really good basketball.
Now, I can think of a few guys, from Shoreline where I'm from, but if you think back when you were here, do you remember any players that might have made it up to the next level in some way? I've seen them around. That happens here.
No, I forget names, but there were guys on my team that had gotten offers from like Portland State and stuff like that. So it's like you said, I mean, Division I's not out of the ball game. A lot of guys will have, quite frankly, like attitude problems, scholarship problems, academic problems. So if you can get all that stuff together, you can still, make your way into a good league. Yeah.
Well, halftime. We're going to go ahead and start this second half. We're behind a little bit, but here we go. 20 minutes to go in this game. 36-27. Fab 7 starting off with the high pick. Passing game. Handoff. We got the Kurt moving the ball around. Using some clock up. Trying to find the efficiency here. Good. Looking inside. Great ball movement by Perseverance. Oh, bad entry pass right there. Yeah. And we got a foul there. Good foul on Kurt. Stop that momentum. Hopefully they. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Eric Turner with 30. That's. You got 30.
He had 30 for real. He had 30. D had 28. That's not enough.
Who did? Who had 28?
D.
Oh. All right, same score, minute into the game. And here it is. Easy bucket there. Destin just floats. I mean, I've known Destin for over 6, 7, 8 years maybe. And he's always been skilled. I know him as a guy that such great work ethic. He's just a great basketball player all the way around. And on top of that, just a great person. Very positive. He really understands this game. He can play inside, outside. He can bring the ball down. It just a veteran type player right now for Perseverance. Jomar, of course, an alumni from Shoreline College. He still's got a couple more years of eligibility. He's hoping to be able to continue his basketball career. He's got a couple options. Hopefully we'll be able to catch on to a team, a college, and be able to keep his basketball journey going. Oh, what a bad turnover. You know, Drew. You know, it's frustrating when you see that kind of thing. A guy's wide open. You just got to throw it at his chest, and you throw it a bad pass like that.
You know, it's not the glamorous things. A lot of times these games get boiled down to who throws away the least amount of possessions. You know what I mean? And people are just throwing away possessions. You know, 1 out of every 5 times down the court. That adds up.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah, foul there. Perseverance is going to get the ball back here. Ball out to Jomar here. And it's in the corner here. Spencer moving that ball around. Good shot from the outside. Destin wide open. Being able to get a great pass from Spencer. And now we got an 11-point game here. Kurt bringing the ball down. Great play there. Get the fake. No good. You know, Drew, you see guards being able to bring the ball down comfortably, and then when you get a defensive guard like Jomar that makes it a little harder, it really makes a difference, you know?
Absolutely. It speeds the other team up, you know, and when you speed them up, they're going to do something maybe they don't quite want to do, and that's just going to work in your favor in the long run. It's not glamorous, you know, but playing defense full court like that, it's going to take a toll over the course of a game.
Yeah. Ball moving around again. Oh, throws it outside. That's a tough one right there. 10-point game here, you know, just under 16 minutes to go in the game. Yes, good pass there. Closest coasting himself down there, getting a layup with the right hand. Inside. Ball moving around. Big difference from last game, Drew. I mean, the ball movement on Perseverance is amazing.
Yep, I'm impressed with it.
Quick pull up here, missed shot.
See,
Reaching on that. Kurt going for the home run defense situation, but of course that didn't work out for him. Inside, Alex, opportunity to score. Gets it in the hole. Slips out of his hand, but gets in the hole. We got a 47-39 8-point game right now. 14 and a half minutes to go. Jerry making his move inside. Moving the ball outside here. Jomar inside. Look at the ball movement of Perseverance. Unbelievable. Perseverance can be a tough team to beat, you know, come playoff time. If they move the ball around like that, you know, we got a few good teams in this league, Drew. You know, I think you've seen the Night Owls.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Night Owls having a bye this week. You know, Captain Seth is in Hawaii right now enjoying himself. He's already missed a couple games because of schedule, but he asked for a bye. Didn't want to miss too many games. Another turnover here. We got an 8-point game, and they got turnovers.
Instead of a 6-point game, you have a 10-point game, just like that, you know?
Yep.
There you go.
There you go. Easy buckets right there, Drew. They got to get back this momentum. Back up to 10 at the 13-minute mark. Kurt. Let's see what Kurt's going to do here. Move the ball around. Closest. Moving the ball around again. Go over to Kurt. Kurt. Shot from the outside. No good. Drew, you know, it's kind of deja vu here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You start throwing balls up here. Another turnover here. We got a chance. Make it easy. And there it is. Back to 8 points. Let's see now, right, Drew? I mean, we're back to that, you know.
Back to 8, and can they just play smart here for 3 possessions, get a couple stops, get a couple quality looks, and then make this a real game?
Yeah.
You know?
Underneath. Oh, out of bounds.
Here's a chance.
Yeah. still a lot of time in this game, but it's time to see if we can, for Fab 7 to make a stance here, get some positive offensive opportunities that get them points back into it. They need to get this game a little closer and make it comfortable when it comes down the stretch.
Oh.
There it is.
That's
Wow.
It's a good driving kick. Easy basket, down to 6.
Ball moving around here, going inside. They're gonna kick it outside. Jerry in the mid-range floater, no good.
There we go.
And just like that,
I mean, that last possession is a good example of where you're playing full court defense sometimes. If you're going to half-ass it, you let it turn into a 5-on-4 for the other team.
Yeah.
So you've got to play smart,
wow, that looked like an easy layup, and now wow. Amazing. Now that was a six-point game right there. Could have been 8. They stopped that layup, and they still are on defense, but they got a chance here to get this ball here and be able to cut into this lead. This is going to be their situation here now. Kurt's going to bring the ball down. Caleb, he understands Kurt's abilities to be able to control pace in the offense, and probably Caleb is probably more comfortable off the ball.
Yeah, it's interesting. To start the game, Caleb was taking it up the court every time, but ever since he checked in, they clearly trust him to run the offense a bit. So it's a good change of pace for him.
Yeah. And now, and here we are, 54,
Yeah,
50,
4-point
50.
game.
Right.
With the layup.
Just about 10 minutes to go in this game. Great pass inside, off the glass. Game's hovering around 6 points here in the last 5 minutes. Something's going to have to give here. Fab 7 got to stop them, but they also have to keep their efficiency up in offense. They got Alex on the post here. They got help. The outside doesn't seem like a threat. They don't look like they're caring about that guy outside. Caleb with a
With a
three.
big shot. Big shot, though.
Cut it down to a one-possession game.
Smart dribble out of the trap.
Yes.
Don't get rushed. Moving the ball around. Easy penetration. And you draw the foul. Yeah. Sometimes the aggressor gets the call though.
Yep. Well, right about the 9-minute mark, we got Spencer on the free throw line. He's a veteran. These are the type of free throws he's looking for, but he misses that first one.
That's a good foul.
It turned out to be a good foul. Yeah, that's what they say, right? I mean, makes the second one. The important free throw that cuts it to a two-possession game. Oh, whoa! We got the young kid in there. Caleb's going to have to come up and help.
Oh, don't dribble into the trap.
Into the trap.
Jeez, and then they're just
Another turnover. This might be just like that, it's back to an 8. They had it down to, was it 2?
4. Yep, and then just 2.
Actually 3. They had it
Yeah.
at 3.
Yep.
They did.
Short!
We got Alex with the ball back. The rest of the team standing around, Drew. I mean, they not.
And he just took it. He went 1-on-2.
Yeah.
I mean, got bailed out, but that is not quality offense right there.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's kind of like the last game. You're within striking distance. Down the stretch, and you want to try to cut into the lead, and then next thing you know, you play hero ball, start playing this one-on-one my turn basketball, and then you get stuck into a situation doubles up, right?
Yeah, and that's where you can see where some of the teams out here, if they have some cohesion and have played with each other, you can really tell which teams have done that because they can move the ball around. They all know their roles versus maybe some of the newer teams or guys that haven't played together all the time. It's a little more disjointed. Yeah, I get a sneaking suspicion White's not going to be in any rush here. Number 11's been taking his time, really getting him set up. So, oh no! And then he makes me look bad with that commentary. That's a terrible shot.
Well, just under 7 minutes. You got an 8-point game here. Get it inside, turnover again, back and forth turnover. This is
kills me.
Yeah. I mean, now we got a 10-point game with 6 minutes.
And they're going to start getting comfortable if they don't get a basket here. They're going to get real comfortable with a lead.
Quick shot tip, and this is it.
Oh yeah, they go.
Yeah, there it is. That's it. That's what we just talked about, Drew.
I mean, it goes from 3 to 12 in a minute 45. Yep. You know what I mean? It's just unbelievable.
I mean, it's kind of crazy when you see this kind of basketball where they feel like that three has to be shot. And now,
it's just the floodgates are open.
Now, that's it. They're going to rely on probably a 20 to 25% three-point shooting in the past 5 minutes from Fab 7, and if that's not good enough to be able to come back in this game, they need to really get to the bucket. There we go. Now, cut it to 12.
And we just saw a 9-point swing in a minute and a half. So, Green could still do this if they just are going to lock in and execute.
Yeah.
They can make a game of this. See, that's
another. I mean, that's a tough foul right there, Drew. I mean, you got a young kid jumping out at a guy doing a step back three.
Found a 3-point shooter. That's going to get you on the bench. In a lot of games, you cannot do that.
Yeah. Experience is a big thing in basketball and any sport, I guess. And especially coming down the stretch here, you really just got to be headsy and understand what you should and shouldn't do out here in the basketball court.
And it's not fun to talk about, but it's a fundamental closeout. It's the fundamentals of the game. It's good to contest that shot. It just wasn't a fundamental closeout, and it leads to a foul. You got to chop those feet coming into it and stay out of the landing zone.
Yeah. So. Will Brown in the house. We haven't seen him in a while. Will, how you doing, Will? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. It seems like Will is going to be playing tonight for somebody. I would have, of course, if I guess in it might be for Resilience. Will be a big help for them, actually. He's a great scorer.
Yeah, and he typically plays smart, so I'm hoping to see some good point guard play out of him tonight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, there you go. Oh, you want to?
Count it. Hey, count it.
Yeah, I'll fix this for you if you want it. You did. So it'll be pull that other one up. See. There you go.
Hey.
This side's good.
He's about to foul out. He got 4.
I think you're good for now.
9. Closest.
All right, 3.5 minutes to go. 73-55. We're looking at a big lead here by Perseverance. I mean, Drew, it's kind of deja vu. Just like the first game, the game was close. And
4-point game. You have to execute in those minutes, and then it just blows open. Teams put pressure on themselves sometimes when there's plenty of time left to get a good look, and now you're just in desperation 3-time.
I was just saying, a situation like this, not only is Perseverance pulling away with, steals and quality, shots close to the rim, but they're forcing the other team to try to come back with their 4th and 5th option guys on the outside, which are leaving wide open. And
absolutely. Playing into their hands for sure. And to their credit, I mean, they've obviously played more under control throughout this game, than Green here. And that's going to lead to this kind of a score.
Good pass. Look at this ball movement.
Oh, yeah.
No rushing. Look at this. Almost. All right. Well. All right. There we go. And I guess somewhat making it respectable.
Yep,
Get into
yep.
the 20 zone here, but they were down 22. Spencer trying to get out of there. Oh. Ow. 79-57. Well, you know, it's men's leagues basketball, you know, with a 20-point lead with a minute and a half to go. Referee should be calling this game pretty soon here to try to get this next game going. Perseverance, Drew, was going to turn into a 3-2 record. They do have a couple losses.
Yeah.
But like I said, they are one of the teams that be worried about coming down to playoff time. But you know, it's all about the seeding too. So.
Yep. Oh.
There it is. So game over, 83-59. Spencer, Destin. Spencer and Destin. Spencer and Destin. Give me the numbers when you have a chance.
We got to talk about that.
Hey, Diggs. Show more.
All right, guys, game 2 in the books, and Perseverance, one of the better teams in this league. I got Destin here. I got, of course, Spencer here. Destin, week after week, you guys prove that you guys are one of the better teams in this league. You know, it seems like you guys kind of feeling out the game and early, kind of going back and forth. It was Drew and I are doing commentary. We were talking about you guys, how the ball was moving so well early. Like, I mean, you guys really have that way about you guys. You trust each other. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, when Spencer hit us up about playing in this league,
Yeah.
I mean, we knew something special was in the works. We're still figuring it out, even today.
Yeah.
But we know we're all defenders
Yeah.
that can score.
Yeah.
That's what we figured out. And so we've just been trying to move the ball, see each other open, just try to be like the Spurs, as it would. You know what I mean?
There you go.
And that's where you see all these opportunities opening up.
Yeah.
It's not just one person,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's the whole team.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just glad to be a part.
You're always looking good out there, man.
Thank you. Thank you,
Great
Dennis.
job, Destin. Appreciate you so much every week.
Sure.
Good job.
Thanks so much.
Cap, Spence, you know, you put together a team of a lot of great talent, but, you know, sometimes you put a lot of great talent around. You kind of sometimes think it's going to be like my turn basketball, but you kind of got this team all together, you know, and as a captain of this team, a guy that can kind of score and do a lot of things. I saw earlier you're being the facilitator. What was your thought process throughout that first half?
I know I got to get Jerry going with shots. I know I got to get my point guard, going with scoring and getting people involved. Got to get our score going.
Yeah.
And then, you got to always feed the big, right?
Yeah,
You got to always
yeah,
feed the big.
right,
So,
right.
These guys all here, when they put the ball on the floor, they can do something.
Yeah, that's true.
But it all starts on the defensive end with us.
Yeah, here I'm looking at the player of the game. You know, Destin was player of the game, of course, with 37. Spence, you had 22. Diggs 13. I mean, you got a team. You know who's going to get hot. You get him the ball, and that makes a difference here. I got to say, congrats to you, buddy, being part of Shoreline basketball. Yeah, assistant coach there. I'm glad you're part of that. I'm there too, so we will see each other more often. That's good to be able to, you have the passion for this game, and of course, Tell me more about your AAU real quick. How you doing with AAU?
Yeah, so the team, we just got accepted to play in a circuit.
Yeah.
So, you know, we got a bunch of Division I talented players. You know, but it's the same as here. Like the same way I talk to these guys, I tell my kids too. You know, like you can have all that talent, but you got to be selfless. You know, you got to be selfless. You got to be able to sacrifice for the team.
Yeah.
And all these guys right here, all my guys in my program, they're ready to sacrifice. So.
Well, man, appreciate you, Spence. You always got good team to showcase for us all the time. This team is solid. Looking down the stretch, and we got Diggs. You got, of course, Jerry and Jomar. I know you got Keontae out of the situation. He's busy nowadays, but Jomar, you know, of course, can handle that pressure. He does it. He's a great point guard. You know, he plays defense well. Man, you guys are ready for the playoffs, huh?
Absolutely.
All right, man. Congrats, buddy. We'll see you again. All right. Well, there we go. Game 2 in the books, but we got a nightcap game coming up, and looking what we got here is the Powerhouse team against, of course, the team Resilience. Now, Resilience 1-5 for the season, and you got, of course, this team here, the Powerhouse, with great talent. Couple wins. They're looking to try to get into the mix and be able to get a better seeding if they can win. And also, I gotta say, happy birthday, Anton. Powerhouse is his team, and he's looking to be able to have a happy birthday and get a win tonight. So stay tuned. Let's see what happens, guys.